Hello, it's our last day in Marrakech and we're heading to the palace. So good morning from Marrakech. It's our last day here and we decided we'd start the day off by checking out the palace, because though I've been to Marrakech a few times, I've never been there, so I thought I'd take you guys with us to explore the palace. We made our way through the streets, passing lots of shops as we went. In Marrakech, there is no end of shops and bikes. I had to stop and say hello to these cute little cats before continuing on our walk to Bahia Palace, which is just over 15 minutes walk from the main square. So for the palace you can buy tickets in advance and it kind of beats the queues. When we got there, there was a bit of a queue, but it wasn't too bad and it moved quite fast. The tickets cost 70 dirham each. This 19th century palace is one of two in Marrakech. Bahia Palace, which is the oldest, dates back to the 17th century. I would really love to visit these ruins next time I visit Marrakech. Right, back to exploring Bahia Palace. So with these palaces, they get more elaborate the deeper inside you get. The main idea behind that was so that people could hide their wealth and not make others jealous or aware of how much money they actually had. So they often started off quite simply and got more extravagant the deeper into the palace that you got. This palace was actually built by a former slave called Musa, who climbed the ranks becoming Grand Vizier, building the northern part of the palace in around 1866. This place is absolutely heaving with people. Oh my god. This palace is definitely like a riad in its design, with its lovely courtyards throughout. I love those big arches and how the sort of fountain, if it was turned on, would be right in the centre and kind of add to that ornate feel. Don't mind me, I'm just hiding in the shade. I have no idea the history of this palace. I know there was an original palace in Morocco, which is now ruins, which you can go and see as well. With this particular palace, I've noticed you can come in these big rooms, these spacious rooms with nothing in them, and they've got lovely tiles on the floor, and there's classic arches leaving the room. But you can almost overlook the ceiling and the detail up in the ceiling, which I'll show you guys now. It looks absolutely amazing. Amazing ceilings to the biggest courtyard in the palace, this is the grand courtyard, which leads onto the garden. Gardens. Oh, this is cordoned off, but it's a bit of maintenance at the moment, so you can't go down all the way. It's a bit of a maze about which bits you can get down, but I do love it. It's a nice little space. I just wish the fountains were on, that would make it even better. And look at the orange trees, wow. Oh, it's me. How cute was that little tortoise? And I really love the tiles here as well. That was a cool experience. It's only around £5.50 each to go inside, so it's kind of worth seeing, I think. We're leaving the palace now. Crowds are completely gone, so we must have just picked a bad time of day when it was more busy. After our time at the palace, we made our way towards Tinsmith Square. So Tig, where are we?
We're in Tinsmith Square. It's called Tinsmith Square because there's lots of tin artisans in this area, or traditionally there was at least.
We saw this cool looking spice shop and met this really friendly guy who went through some of the products with us.
And to get nice smell. Smell? You smell like
Oh wow, yeah.
This is also touch. Can you guess?
Is it for like rubbing your feet, like getting dead skin off, or?
Perfect.
Yeah?
Pomistone
Pomistone.
for scrub your feet. And they have the jasmine. Smell. This is jasmine seed. Good for the room, for the car.
Oh, it's a eucalyptus.
Eucalyptus.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's good for nausea, headache, asthmatic, and for stop snoring. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum salam. Berber hospitality.
Oh, thank you. شكرا.
بالصحة. ما تعمرش عليك بزاف. Thank you. Lady first.
شكرا, thank you. Oops, sorry.
Welcome.
Thank you.
شكرا.
شكرا.
Bismillah.
Bismillah. The Berber tea is so cool and it's made from 21 plants. So this is Berber tea?
Yeah. Because Berber don't like mint tea and green tea because have lot of sugar. No
Yeah.
have sugar. We have stevia, sweet flower, natural sugar. Here you have the chamomile, rose flower, the gum Arabic. You have the cannel and you have the ginseng. Do you know ginseng?
Next, we looked at some perfume. Moroccan women often use jasmine perfume bars as they are natural, fragrant and alcohol free, and men often use amber. Both of these smell amazing. This is black soap and it's used all over Morocco for hammam and is made from olives.
And you use the black soap mix with that powder for all the body and relax 10 minutes after في the shower. Just to hammam and go in 10 years younger. Berber no speak Arab. In Arabic Amazigh. Amazighia Berber language.
What was thank you in Berber again?
Thank you. Tanmirt.
Tenmirt.
And beautiful تحضا.
Khatra.
تحضا. And tell me some name you want. I tell you in Berber. Slowly. Urchqa. Slowly. Urchqa.
Oh wow. And love?
Love. Artirich. I love. That's not love. I love you. I love you. Artirich.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, it's very difficult. It's
very difficult. So that was a fun shopping experience. He was so sweet and friendly. After our shop, it was time to grab some food.
It's so chill here. It's funny because like you hear the background noises and you'd think it sounds chaotic, there's cars everywhere, but actually the way of life in Morocco is so peaceful and everyone is just so relaxed. I think that's kind of what makes the traffic a bit more nuts, is no one's really in a rush to go anywhere, even though they look like it. So I love it here. So after all that exploring this morning and that random impromptu to stop at the spices shop, we've now found this lovely rooftop bar that's got a nice view out into Marrakech. It's interesting all the different kind of influences that have taken place in Marrakech over the years. You've definitely got a lot of Spanish influence, apparently Jewish influence as well, and Berber and, you know, Arabic and all those other things, and it's like a nice mixing pot of everything here. Seeing as my tagine was such a
disappointment yesterday. I kind of was a bit off-put getting another one, and I wanted to go for the couscous, the vegetable couscous, because I absolutely loved that yesterday. So Tig got a lemon milkshake. Look at that.
So I love lemon. I've never heard of a lemon milkshake before. Oh my gosh, that's like a dessert. That's like a lemon dessert. You know, like almost lemon mousse. It's insane. Oh wow. You have to try this. Fab.
I went for a fizzy water, which arrived just before Tig's main.
I've gone for the chicken shawarma, and it looks pretty dramatic in there. It's got chicken and cheese. As you can see, it's very messy. It's really, really tasty though. Yeah, the cheese isn't overpowering, so you can definitely taste the seasoned chicken in there coming through. I really like this. It's very tasty.
I've got vegetable couscous here, and it comes with a sauce that you can add onto it. Let's dive into it. Nice flavours there. The vegetables are so soft. That's like a really tasty stock. What I had last night was definitely better than this one, but that's not this one, because this is very good as well. I just can't get over how soft everything is. Got some root vegetables here. So as nice as this food is, and as nice as some of the other dishes I've had since we've been here have been, I'm still struggling to find that original flavour that we did in 2009. Something about the tagines then were just completely different. There was more drama in the way it was presented, but more than that, the flavour was richer. Even when I went with my mum about before COVID time, it was different, more flavourful. These are nice, but there's just missing that deeper flavour that I absolutely was craving. Nice dishes, but I am missing that deep flavour. So if all there wasn't enough food, we decided to be absolute pigs and have some dessert as well. We opted for a lemon tart and something more traditionally Moroccan, which is a dessert called a cherchara. Hope I'm saying that right. It's a traditional Moroccan dessert which consists of cream, bread and almonds. So I don't know how it kind of comes together, if it's individual sections or if it's like a kind of a bread with those ingredients in it, drizzled with cream or something, but we'll find out soon enough. So there is the cherchara Moroccan dessert. Look at that, man, that looks so cool. Oh, hear that crunch. It's not the easiest thing to break apart. Get a bit of everything. It's surprisingly light. You get a lovely citrusy flavour. Time to get in there with my hands, which was definitely messy. So the actual pastry itself, I tried it on its own. It tastes a little bit almost like a waffle cone. And you've got individually stacked layers with kind of a creamy yogurt in the middle, with a slightly citrus flavour drizzled in each layer. And then a mix of almonds as well. It's really tasty. Next was Tig's lemon tart.
So heavenly. The lemon cream on the top is really, really light. A slight sharpness, but a really, really mild sharpness to it. You can clearly tell it's lemon. It almost feels like what you're eating doesn't exist, like it's a cloud. It's delicious.
After our food, we spotted the sugarcane drink stand and had to check it out. I always want to try sugarcane juice. Wow, that's really sweet but really nice as well. I thought it might be overpoweringly sweet, but it isn't. It's actually quite refreshing. It's got a hint of lemon in there as well. Sweet and quite creamy actually. It's nice.
Oh wow. Yeah, it's really creamy. And there's definitely lemon in there as well with it. You can taste it coming through, but actually the most powerful flavour in there is this creamy sweetness, which is the sugarcane. It's really nice.
Once we'd drunk our delicious sugarcane, we headed up to a rooftop bar to take in the views and enjoy our last Moroccan beer. So the end of our Moroccan adventure is getting closer and closer. We decided to come back here to where it felt like it all began really with Pete and Dan on this rooftop bar. Such a good time, such a fun few days, and I'm going to miss these Casablancas. Cheers, cheers. We had to have a shisha while we were here too. See, me and Tig have been shisha addicts ever since we came to Morocco back in 2009, and we were camping in a truck around there, and we used to sit around the campfire smoking shisha with everybody in the group. I love a bit of shisha. Oh, that's really nice. For those of you who don't know what shisha is, it's basically tobacco with molasses in it and different flavourings. So this one has watermelon, melon, passion fruit and mint, and it's also got quite a bit of nicotine in it. I'm not a smoker. I mean, I smoke shisha from time to time, but I don't smoke cigarettes, but I really love a bit of shisha. It's very relaxing. If you guys don't want my life story, well, I like shisha. Sometimes I like melons. Sometimes I like grapes. I know what I'm talking about. But anyway, it's such a nice location just to sit and watch the surroundings that you can see for miles and miles across the city. It's so pretty. We enjoyed our shisha and watched the sunset over the city, our last night in Marrakech. As night fell, it was time to head back down to the Madina. Decided to stop off at this food stand. Where are we, Tig?
We are in the heart of Marrakech. We're in the Madina, and we are in the food area, and we're about to have ourselves a tangier.
We've ordered a tangier, a vegetable tangier that's coming. We've also got some bread to start with and some dip, so we're going to give that a try.
All the bread's fresh here. It's just really nice. It's actually so fresh, it's still moist inside. I'm going to dunk it into this chili sauce here. That's spicy.
So though it's nice being in a restaurant, it's also really, really nice being here in the heart of everything. In the market, in the main Madina. My turn to try the sauce. It's got a nice kick. Voila. So good. You can hear how kind of lively it is then. The smells were amazing, and I decided to get a close look at the action. So hot. This guy has the skills. Wow, look at that. Amazing. Too hot.
Really, really tasty though, what I could taste.
Just temperature hot.
Yeah, it's quite buttery. So, yeah, I really like it. It's spice, but with like butter as well, I think, or ghee, something like that. Really nice.
Go get a bit of that on the fork. Very, very good. Very seasoned. Kind of reminds me of a curry in flavour. Very nice, very rich, but full of flavour. Guys, this is the nicest Shukran, thank you. This is one of the nicest, most flavourful dishes we've had since we've come, I think. And I'm not just saying that. It's really good, full of flavour, soft, tender vegetables, and it's bursting with flavour. It's like a curry. It's just really, really, really good. But light, you know. It's just vegetables. There's no rice, no couscous, nothing in it like that. But the vegetables are so tender. And you can get it with all kinds of meats. You can get it with chicken, you can get it with beef, you can get it with lamb. So if meat is your thing, then they've got you covered. So we've got Moroccan tea as well. It's really tasty. You can tell in this particular tea there's rose water or something in it. So it's a very different taste. There seems to be a few different teas around that you can get. The one that you seem to be offered the most is mint tea, but there are lots of other teas that you can try here. So it's worth experimenting and seeing what you have on offer, like barber tea. This one I really like. It's almost like a nice subtle rose taste infused with the tea, and it's really good. I love eating out in the markets like this. It just really makes you feel so like you're here properly. Because if you go to a restaurant, you can be anywhere in the world. Whereas somewhere out like this, you really capture that essence of being here in Marrakech. Oh, cheers guys.
So it was time to leave the Madina, and as we left, we bumped into this cool musician, Marlion Waves. On the spur of the moment, we decided to head into this barber's.
So we thought, as we were passing by, there's a barber next to our hotel. It's been going for 80 years. We thought we'd just check it out and see what it's all about.
Welcome.
Thank you. Shukran. Got the skills there with the tea.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Cheers.
Welcome.
That's very nice, quite earthy taste.
Yeah, that's very special.
Ah,
It's
that's the
from
one.
China, but it's created here in Morocco.
Oh wow, okay.
Morocco definitely knows how to make delicious tea and make you feel incredibly welcome.
Yusuf.
Yusuf. Thanks, Yusuf.
And you?
I'm Tig.
Welcome. And you?
Kate.
Welcome.
Thank you. There we go.
Okay, so let the transformation begin.
He looks like a new man already. It's very relaxing here actually, to be honest. You almost forget where you are, just in another world almost, just chilling and relaxing. The barber shop is quite nice. I'm so curious what Tig look like when he's finished.
This haircut cost around £15 and Tig loved that massage.
He's in his zone here. He nearly looks as pale as me.
No. I look like a
Oh
ghoul.
my god.
Big thanks to everyone who made us so at home here.
Thank you, Hassan. Shukran.
Mohammed. 44 years experience.
Oh wow.
Very good.
Welcome.
Very good. It's very good.
Thank you for making us so welcome. Thank you. Shukran.
Welcome.
And Tig, look at you.
Yeah, I'll have to fly over to Morocco every time I want to haircut.
You look-
Come in here.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you, thank you. So what do you guys think of Tig's hair? It's nice. The minute he walked in the joint. But it doesn't make you look younger, don't you guys think in the comment section? Let me know. Do you think Tig looks younger with his hair like that? I do.
Yeah, I think it's worked out well. Because I was always a bit afraid to go kind of skinheady. Do you know what I mean? And I think they've done it quite well. It looks quite cool.
And the beard as well, like the
Oh,
beard.
yeah, yeah.
See that?
Much
Beard
better.
action. There you go.
Yeah.
It was very relaxing in there. And now we're going to our hotel They're collapsed in a heap for our flight tomorrow.
Our last night in Marrakech flew by, and before we knew it, we were heading to the airport for our next adventure. It's been a great few days in Marrakech, spending time with Pete and Dan, exploring the souks, travelling to the beautiful waterfalls, the delicious food and friendly people. We'll definitely have to come back to Morocco very soon. Hope you guys have enjoyed this adventure with us, and until next time guys, take care and we'll see you soon.